The multiple worksheet and workbook views means that you can go ahead and open up the same workbook in a new window as many times as you want. Why would you want to do that? Well, see if this makes sense. Let's come up here and click on the View tab, go to the Window group, and when I click on New Window, it's going to open up a second copy of the original workbook here. And notice my title, Multiple Worksheet Book Views. When I click on New Window, this one says number 2, and when I come back down here to the taskbar to go back to the original, this one says number 1. In other words, it doesn't matter if you make changes in number 1 or number 2 because it's going to update in all of them. So when you close out of them, when you get down to the last one and you close out of that workbook, it'll ask you then, of all the changes you made in the other workbooks or a copy of the same workbook, do you want to go ahead and save them? And again, it doesn't matter which workbook view that you make the changes in. Let me show you. Let's go ahead and open up a couple of more, okay? Let's go ahead and go to New Window. I can do it in that one. I can also do it in this one. Click on the View tab, New Window. And now I have a total of 3 copies of the original. Now to go ahead and see them all at the same time, let me come up here, click on the View tab, and let's go to the Windows group, Arrange All, click on that. Let me click and drag the title bar for the window. And let's go ahead and have them tiled. Click Okie dokie. It's all the same workbook, it's just that there's 1, 2, 3, 4. And as we learned in an earlier training video, we can click on the ribbon arrow to collapse that one so we can see more of the workbook, and collapse, and collapse, collapse. Nice. So I can go ahead and compare one worksheet to another within the same workbook. So you can see by default they're all California, so that would be California. Let's go to Utah on this one, and then compare that to California within the same workbook. Isn't that fancy? So I can say, ooh, Q1, lemon essential oil sales is 400 for Utah, but for California, 200. Okay, we need to push more marketing in California for our lemon essential oil. Let's go ahead and go over. So we got New York here. Make all the comparisons you want. Let me go ahead and go back to California in all of them because I want to show you that what you do in one updates all of them, because basically you're looking at a doppelganger here, or just a mirror reflection that what you do in one, if I change this to 1, hit enter, it updates all the others. You see that? So it doesn't matter. So when I'm done, I close out of this one, close out of that one, close out of that one. The very last one, let me restore it, and let me go ahead and double click on the Home tab to bring back the ribbon here to restore that. When I close out of the last one, notice the last one is no longer 1 because all the other copies have closed out, so it's back to the original. When I close out of this one, then it's going to ask me of all the changes you made in all the other, or in any of the other copies of this workbook, do you want to save it? If I say save, and I come down here on my taskbar to right click to get the jump list for that program, and it was multi-worksheet book views, open it up, you see it saved it. Thanks for watching. Hey, as a quick reminder, if you like my video, please give it a thumbs up. You can also click on me and subscribe to my channel, get notified of the latest videos, and for only $2 a month, you can have access to all my Microsoft Office training videos.